Why do you think SaaS vendors are locking away data behind paywalls? What do they get out of it?
It's their business model. The harder it is for you to leave, the more predictable their revenue is going to be. So when your history, logs, and context live inside their system, that becomes their product leverage. So naturally, they limit exports, throttle APIs, or gate deeper access behind higher tiers. It's just the way that the business model works.
How does AI play a role in data sovereignty?
Well, AI runs on patterns. It needs clean, complete history to actually create insights and leverage. So if your data is gated or fragmented across multiple tools, your AI is going to be limited. So in an AI-driven world, whoever controls the data controls the intelligence. That's why data sovereignty matters now more than ever.
How do you think SaaS platforms fragment control?
It's pretty straightforward. Most companies run on a handful of tools. They chat here, they put their tasks there, they have a CRM somewhere else, and a number of other systems. Each one stores part of the story, none of them see the whole picture. So your operational intelligence gets split across all these different vendors and all their different tools. And naturally, that fragmentation slowly erodes control.
How does vendor-controlled data directly impact cost?
There's the monthly subscription cost, then there's the real cost, which is switching. If your data cannot be exported cleanly with all of the structure intact, including all the relationships and the schema, migration becomes very painful and very expensive. That keeps you locked in longer than you plan, and that cost compounds.
How does Kaamfu help in retaining full data access?
We built Kaamfu around the idea that if you generate data, you should fully control it. That means structured access, real exports, and no artificial throttles on your own operational history. We are not building hidden switching costs into the system.
How do chat platforms store the context of decisions behind retention limits and paid tiers?
Well, I think we've all experienced this. So on lower tiers, your history disappears after a certain window of time, or you can export it, but it comes out flat and messy. Threads, reactions, metadata, all of that context gets degraded or completely eliminated. So over time, your institutional memory becomes harder to access or just vanishes. There's even one scenario with one vendor where we actually had to sign an electronic document just to get our own data.
Why is it important for data to exist on one single platform? What role does AI play in this?
So AI needs coherence across all of its data. If your data is unified and structured, then AI can reason across all of it. But if it's scattered, AI becomes shallow and dodgy. The more unified your system of control is, the more intelligence you can actually build on top of it.
How does Kaamfu help organizations build longitudinal operational data without surrendering ownership, control, or future optionality?
Well, as your team works, you build structured history over time. Kaamfu gets bigger, you get even more data. But the most important thing is that history is not trapped in Kaamfu. You can access it, export it, run your own analytics, or you can even plug it into other AI systems if you want to.